Date unknown, time unknown, location unknown. Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, where we're here in part 2 of the investigation, and it seems that the mysterious woman we met earlier, Elise Denim, has been murdered. And Phoenix, while trying to cross the bridge to the other side, fell down into the river, and now we know he's alive because we saw him in the hospital in the previous case, because that's where he was when he was looking at that case file from 6 years ago. So now we're going to have to find out what's going on here. So let's get going. Oh, and one more thing. I'm recording this about an hour before I have to leave for work, so I'm going to pause it probably after 25 minutes, just because I don't want to stop the recording before the end of this part, so let's get started, shall we? I'll keep recording when I get home from work later on, too, on 31st of January, as I record this, so let's get going. Who could that be this time of night? Yes, Edgeworth speaking. Edgy, get up! There's an emergency! Huh? Larry? Do you know what time it is? It's not Larry, it's Louise! Louise Denim! This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and... Wait, don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! He took a really nasty spill! Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so... I'm not joking! His life is in danger! What? What happened? Tell me! Talk about a guy with bad luck! He may already be dead! Anyway, you've got to come back! You're the only one that can help! My Iris! My beautiful Iris! She needs help! Alright, I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm at the detention center. Please, hurry! It's been 1 year since I left that country. I thought I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion, as if I expected anything to change. February 8th, 2:19 p.m., Detention Center, Visitor's Room. So, it appears that we're going to be taking the role of Miles Edgeworth for a while here. That'll be interesting. You're late, Edgy! What took you so long? I don't want to hear it. I entered a private jet to come as quickly as I could. No, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something had happened to Miss Elise and the kids, Maya, and I was in bikini. Huh? What? Say something, Edgy? Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author, Miss Elise Denim. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, he broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says they will need at least 2 days of bed rest. Yes, that's right. You got it. But they arrested her. My sweet little Iris. And here I was, convinced he was the one who the police had arrested. I think he's talking about Larry Butts here, not Phoenix. However, I still don't understand what these two items are for. What are you talking about? They're the things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. Oops. This is the first. He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other, he couldn't possibly guess who I think he is. pretty? With a attorney's badge, huh? I'm begging you. I was at Charles' Stores tomorrow. With Nick out of the picture, you're all I've got left. You're the only one that can represent her. What did you just say? You know, represent, defend. What were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway? I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who... Don't talk to me like a kid. I'm graduated from junior high, you know. Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell. But I mean, I had a paper badge had no problem fooling an entire court before. How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay? Please, Edgy. At least listen to her. Listen to Iris' side of the story. So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all. Thank you for coming. My name is Iris. Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder. Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Lewis said that he might even die. Fortunately, he will be fine. Larry, you moron. How could you see something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed. Thank goodness. But he's got some kind of nasty cold. A cold? He's running a high fever and he's drifting in and out of consciousness. I must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met her before. Well, let's talk to her, I guess. Iris. Pardon me, Iris. I would like to ask you something, if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before. It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple. Hazakura Temple? What's that? It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power. Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well? No, I don't have any spiritual powers. I don't need them. In that case, what are you doing in that temple then? I've committed some sins that I need to pay for. That's why I'm there, and why I continue to train to purify my soul. Hang on. Okay. The night of the crime. I'm going to ask you about last night. The night of the crime. Alright. I helped to clean up after dinner, and then went back to my room at about 8 o'clock. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10 o'clock. Bell? We ring it at the same time each night. I see. And then? I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there. Why didn't you go to the 10th training hall like you were asked to? I was frightened. Frightened? So I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened. There's more to her story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper. Frightened? You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder? Yes. However, you didn't go. Because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of? Ooh. What in the world? there something wrong? I'm sorry. It's nothing. It looks like she's not aware of them herself. These must be what Red was talking about. The psycho-locks. Not quite that, Edgeworth. It's psych-locks. Or maybe psyche-locks. I'm not sure if the E is pronounced or not, but I'm just going to call them psych-locks regardless. I believe you said that I need to present this Magatama item to do something. Any idea? So do you have any idea towards what really occurred last night? I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed. Spiritual power? Yes, spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. This incident was just another example. I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power. Yes, I understand. Most people don't. I'm certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. So please, answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Denim? No. I'm not the one who took her life. Those psycho-locks things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying. Heh. What's wrong? I can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that it's about all you can tell me. Thank you very much for listening to my story. I visited right at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you. Me? Yes, on the trial tomorrow. He asked me to defend you. And Mr. Wright doesn't have much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth. And I will gladly entrust you my fate to your capable hands. But before that, I have one question. Yes? Do you know Wright? Why would you ask that? Whenever we came up in our conversation, you began to act a little strange. Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you? He is a very dear and indispensable friend. It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him. You deceived him? I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it was best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth. Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to truly recover. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him. Tell him the truth. I'll defend you, only if you agree to that one condition. All right, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise. Excuse me. About 10 minutes left. Very well. I'll do everything in my power to give you an acquittal. That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene. Whoa. Let's see here. Suspension bridge, I guess. Only option right now. February 8th, Dusky Bridge. It sure is cold, alright. So this is it. Dusky Bridge. Oh wow! It's you, Mr. Edgeworth? What's him? Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see. It's been about a year? Or has it been longer? Or has it been longer? It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're just shuffling around up here. Oh, ouch. And there's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me guess. You were transferred by HR to the local precinct? A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard. I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everybody was so nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe, it's impossible to get rid of. I'm supposed to report on the details on the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty. Great. Thank you, Detective. I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you. Prosecutor Godot? What happened? I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple. Well, simple is as simple as simple does, as they say. Oh, you've got no idea how much I've risked that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, that bikini lady. Bikini lady? Here? On this freezing cold mountain? Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir. I may have talked to this bikini lady. I mean, decisive witness myself. So this is the bridge that Wright fell through? Yeah, I can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross is how it goes, right? Or was that leap? And is there something on the other side? Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. But we can't go over there without a bridge, sir. What? Nobody lives there. Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. But someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training, and now they're stuck there. Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Oh no. Her again? Anyway, the air's really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's gonna be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir. We should be alright in this cold. So how did this bridge burn down anyway? I'm almost 100% sure it was lightning. Lightning? Let's do the lightning first. You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning? Yep. Last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck. Weather data added to the court record. A regional weather report for the night of the crime. I see. This is a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge. Oh yeah, we got that information from the witness's testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge? Who is this witness? Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir. Prosecutor Godot. So who is this Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him. Yeah, he's the new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but nobody can say a bad word about the guy. What kind of a man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good. If he's so good, how is it I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor in this case? You bet he is. After all, you know who is right in the middle of it. You know who? Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot has really got in for Mr. Wright. Oh? Yeah, he seems to have some kind of a grudge. And what would that be the cause of this grudge? I don't know. Maybe he made fun of this mask or something. None of this isn't making any sense. I better look into this Godot myself. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Hasaku Temple main gate. Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? I'm so cold my breath's turned into sherbet. I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country. What do you mean? Ryder's going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. Wait, wrong character. Ryder's going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And if I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder, Hey, wait a sec. Hold it. Objection. What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to explain. One thing led to another, and... What kind of lame excuse is that? And you call yourself a defense attorney? Prosecutor Edgeworth is a prosecutor, and that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney, this sounds plain weird, man, pal. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth? I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore. Dude, Edgy! I don't see you for a couple of years, and your heart turns to sherbet. I see more like sorbet. Or is it sorbet? It is rather cold here. Hang on. I'm gonna look up that word. Sorbet. Okay, it is sorbet. Alright. I wondered it was sorbet. It is rather cold here. Iris didn't murder her. Someone else did it. I just know it, okay? So trust me on this one. Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. Can we talk to him? Oh, wait a second. Okay, I have to present my Tooties badge here to do this, achievement I want to do. Come to think of it, when you were a kid, you were always saying, when I grow up, I want to be a lawyer and defend people, or something like that. That was a long time ago. But see, now you've got the chance to follow your boyhood dream for a day. Edgy, you've got to do it. You've got to save my little Iris. This is exactly why I hate childhood friends. Okay. It appears I don't have it yet. Nope. I'm determined to get it today no matter what. Okay. Talk to him. Iris. Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. What is she, 24? Right? 25, okay. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? Right, hang on. Okay, I think I looked at this earlier, but I forgot to see they're the exact same age, so I wouldn't think it's that creepy. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent? Come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer. I beg to differ. I was right after all. I should never have come back. No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time. Honest. If I had a penny for every time he said that, it's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. You know what I mean? Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. Oh. Forget it. I didn't say anything. Uh-oh. Unfortunately, that means I had to, pause my recording briefly, or not really briefly, but hopefully my recording software will still work when I get back from work. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause my recording real quick, and hopefully it'll work in about 10 hours or so when I get back from work. So be right back in 10 hours or so. Okay, I'm back. Wow, it's been close to 12 hours since I last recorded the last part of the video. But now I'm back home. It's been a long day at work. So let's see here. Trying to get my bearings in when we last left off. Okay. The night of the crime. Larry, what were you doing on the night of the crime? Uh-oh. Larry? What? Don't tell me. You think I may have done it? What? Get lost. Get back on you retarded jet and get out of my sight, you creep. I hope you plane crashes and you die. Larry? You okay? I'll ask just one more time. On the night of murder, where were you and what were you doing? Uh-oh. As I suspected, psycho-locks. I'm sorry, man. You know me. I just don't remember. My short-term memory is wrecked, dude. Oh, brother. Okay. Hazakura Temple, main hall. Hey, hello there. So how are you feeling? Alright, I suppose. Huh? Who is this? Hi, my name is Miles Edgeworth. My. A handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just... Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you. But I'm looking for a woman in a bikini. Now we have found her. Now, what can I do for you? I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis. You guys nicely. I'm gonna give you a peek, big boy. Mr. Edgeworth? This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness. I keep forgetting to talk as Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps on getting cut. My stomach's already growling in protest. So, what's the latest about my beloved Iris? Well, first, I want to hear what you know. The night of the crime. First, I would ask you about last night. Now, last night, we had an acolyte here for training. After dinner, the two of us went to the training hall in the inner temple. She must be talking about Maya. Excuse me. I need some water here. I'm going to brush my teeth tonight, so I can't exactly have any snacks. Approximately what time was that? I suppose it was around about 9 o'clock when we left here. Training lasts all night long is extremely exhausting. The channeling dojo's head nun must be in attendance at all times to keep watch. Wow, you're right. That does sound exhausting. Detective, this is no time for flattery. Sorry. Sometime around 11 o'clock, you witnessed the incident in the courtyard. When your duty was in the inner temple, why Why did you come back here? The way you're staring at me, I'm starting to get goosebumps. Yeah, I'm starting to get goosebumps myself, but for a decidedly different reason. You get the chills pretty easy, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? What you saw. Alright then, on the desk. I'd like you to tell me exactly what you saw in the courtyard. It must have been past 11. No, I can't say it. It's too much for my poor heart. Hey, calm down, lady. Let go of my tie. I saw two people. One of them was lying on the ground. The other one was stabbing her from the back with a sword. Did you see this criminal with your own eyes? I didn't want to believe what I was seeing, but it was Iris. You must have been quite shocked. Of course she was. Trying to put yourself in her shoes. It'd be like if you were stabbing Mr. Wright in the smack in the middle of the courtroom. And I happened to witness it from the witness stand. I mean, pretty shocked too. I know it sounds insane, but that's what I saw. And when I finally realized what I was seeing, I screamed, and then I passed out. Unfortunately for us, my testimony seems to be pretty solid. However, the idea of Iris doing such a foul act seems unnatural. Unnatural? The girl I know simply isn't capable of this sort of foulness. I wonder what she means by that. Why return? As the head nun, it's your duty to stay with the acolyte at all times, correct? Yes, that's correct. I know I may look strong, but the truth is, I've got a bad lower back. A bad lower back? Yes, it's especially bad in the winter. So bad that I can't even lift a bucket. Do you remember how cold I was last night? My bad back felt as stiff as frozen glass. I just wanted to take a nice hot bath to ease my aching back. That's why I returned to the main hall. So you left the disciple all alone? Don't be ridiculous. I would never do that. That's why I ordered Iris to the inner temple after she had rung the bell for lights out. Yes, but she never went to the inner temple, did she? So did this head nun actually see Iris there? I think I'd better try to get some more details. The acolyte. So who is this acolyte that was trained in the inner temple? Her name is Maya Fey. I treated her very badly, I'm ashamed to say. And after she went through the trouble of signing up for the special course... Special course? It's a training session where you sit on a block of spirit ice and chant 30,000 times. You don't mean to tell me she was still doing that over in the inner temple, do you? No, of course not. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Last night, we still hadn't started the training session itself. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, dear. There's one thing I forgot to tell you. Uh-oh. I don't think I like the sound of this. Do you know that small girl? I believe she is missing Maya's little sister. Maya's little sister? Oh, you mean little Pearl. That's Maya Fey's cousin. Little Pearl? I thought she was going to visit missing Elsie, at least after we finished with dinner cleanup. But I haven't seen her at all since late last night. She's nowhere to be found. You mean she was with the victim? It's all the fault of that stupid, creaky old back. The little girl who was with the victim on the night of the murder is gone. As they say, the plot thickens. Wow. Let's talk some more about Iris. You said when you went with Milo to the training hall in the inner temple last night. Did you happen to see Iris while you were there? Of course I saw her. I told her to meet us after meeting the 10 o'clock bell for lights out. So you're saying Iris came to the inner temple then? Of course she did. Iris has always been a good, obedient girl. After that, I had Iris help Mystic Maya begin her training. But that isn't... Oops. Hang on. My early time is still on for some reason. There. 11 o'clock. But that doesn't fit with Iris' story at all. She said that she never went to the inner temple. As they say, the plot thickens. Yeah, you just said that, Gumshoe. We're done with that part. Oh. You noticed this earlier. What? Did you guys hear that loud banging just now? Okay, 36.5 minutes. I need to make a note of that. There were more ends cushions here in the corner of the room. What's that white piece of paper sticking out from under that sack? Beats me. Would you mind checking that for me, Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir. Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. It looks like an old manila envelope. Yeah! What is it, Detective? This could be it. An ultra-important clue. A super special clue. I suppose I should read them myself, then. It looks like a letter addressed to Sister Iris. Do not attend Heavenly Hall unless you want your secret to be exposed. This sounds like a blackmail letter. Note Iris added to the court record. Found in the main hall. Maybe she dropped it? Interesting. Ask one of them, Mr. Edgeworth. Why can't I ever find clues like that? I'm an really important prosecutor. A super duper prosecutor. Well, I suppose it takes a super duper kind of dumb to miss a clue like this. What's this? I think she casts some strong presence over the whole room. This is the lesser Magatama. It's a precious heirloom containing a great many souls. Huh? This is lesser? What is the greater one like? The greater Magatama is displayed in the main room of Fey Manor. It was supposed to be shown at the Treasures of Training exhibit, but it was so large that they couldn't bring it through the doors. That case with the stolen turnabout case. Let's see here. To Iris of Hazakura Temple, salutation here. There was something I must talk to you about. I'll be waiting for you tonight at 10 in the Heavenly Hall. Make sure you come, unless you want your secret to be exposed. Odd putting salutation here. That's not something you normally do. Let's see. Okay. February 8th, Hazakura Temple, Courtyard. And this is where the measure took place, sir. Other than removing the body, we left everything else untouched. Thanks, Detective. I'll just have a look around. It looks like the police are still investigating. Oh yeah, by the way, I thought I'd ask just to be sure. Are you really going to defend that nun, Iris, at the trial tomorrow? Yes, I will. I gave her my word, and I must follow through with my commitment. Well, in that case, I've got to be careful. Gotta make sure I don't leak the prosecution's whole investigation. Don't worry about it, Detective. Just keep your mouth closed, and I think most of it will flow out on its own. You got it, sir. I'll make sure it flows out like water from a tap. Yes, you do that, Detective. Just how much has your running spout leaked over the years? Okay. Let me examine this ladder here. The main gate does be just over that stone wall. Ah, stone walls. I jumped over a few of those in my time. Most of them are good memories, but not all. Detective, perhaps someone should introduce you to the concept of paucity of words. I guess we can't examine the ladder itself here, or the step ladder, as Phoenix would call it. So the sword from this old statue is actually the murder weapon? It sure is. It's called a shishi tool, by the way. Nasty piece of work, sir. Shishi tool, I guess. There's still blood on it. That's what it is, the victim's blood? Yep, it's all over the blade. And speaking of all over the blade, there are fingerprints all over the hilt of the shishi tool, too. Fingerprints? Actually, they match the prints that we got from the younger nun, the defendant. Fingerprints are on the murder weapon? What's wrong? You're looking really solemn. Is this how it is for rights? Is this what it's like to be a defense attorney? Yeah, I figure it doesn't. You'll feel real good, really good. To be honest, it feels more like it's detrimental to your health. Shishito added to the court record. The apparent murder weapon has the victim's blood and a suspect's fingerprints on it. I just love skiing. Really? You don't, seem like the type. Well, what about sleds? Sleds? Nah. They're a little too kiddie, you know? Messes with my hard-boiled image. What's with the silence, Mr. Edgeworth? Is the world starting to go mad? There's a lantern. I suppose I'd be light at night. There's something elegant about the light of the fire. At the end of each month, I always like to relax in my room by candlelight. Detective, can you not afford to pay for your electricity bill? How do you know? Anything else here? Oh, wait. What's this? It looks like a wizard's staff. That belongs to the victim, Miss Elise Denim. There's something strange or magical about it. Oh yeah, listen, this is just between us, okay, sir? Yes? What? This is top secret stuff. Don't tell anyone about this. Alright. The truth is, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a wizard. Okay. That's it? That's what you wanted to tell me? That's it. This staff was made from a very strong kind of wood. What about fingerprints? Were there any on it? There's the victim's. Victim staff added to the court record. Carried by Elise Denim when she was alive. Has her fingerprints on it. Anything else here? I don't think so. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, has a good symbol. Main gate. Okay. I don't see Larry anywhere. I mean, we just get the park, get away. His heart was shut tight with a number of cycle locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. What a thorn on my side. Let's see here. Using this thing. I suppose this type of thing is necessary to up here in the mountains. It's like this just gave me a great idea. Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. I've got an idea for a brand new invention. It might even be making me rich. An invention? Yeah, a car that can travel on snow. I'll call it the snow car. So what do you think, sir? Would you go for a ride on something like that? Only after you take the first 1,000 test rides. Oh, gumshoe. I can see a small bell tower from here. Hey, that just reminded me. There's something I always wondered about. Something tells me he's going to tell me what's on his mind, whether I like it or not. We call a person who tells a liar, right? So why don't we call a person who rings a bell a beller? Or truer for a guy who tells the truth. Oh man, I'm not gonna get any sleep tonight. I had no idea he was such a deep thinker. Okay. This gate looks quite old, strong enough to resist the weight of time. As a Mr. Edgeworth, I know. You got a real fire for words, sir. I've always appreciated the kind of old, timeless elegance. That's exactly how I feel too. Take this coat, for example. Like a fine wine, it gets better with age. Even if fine wine turns to vinegar and begins to stink at some point. I suggest you wash that atrocious rag of what you call coat, detective. Ouch. That must be the main hall back there. Rain detecting, sir. Are you trying to flatter me, Detective Gumshoe? I'm bringing use the suspense to build the tension, sir. To build the tension, sir. According to Wright, the head nun has some important information. I can't miss the opportunity to speak with her. Wait a second. I guess we can't talk to Gumshoe right now. Hang on. Be right back. Okay, let's go here. Here we go. Detention center, visitor's room. It looks like I was just being interrogated right now. This place is swimming brings back memories. Oh yeah, come to think of it, you got thrown in here once too, didn't you, sir? But you know what? I've never been in jail a single time. I actually think it's hard to land in jail when you... Whoops. Sorry. I missed that word there. I actually pushed the space bar. I think he was going to say incompetent, but I'm not sure. Yes, well... If you're in jail, you don't have to pay for your own meals, you know. Uh-oh. Don't get any funny ideas, detective. That's right, I already did. In any case, I guess I'll have to come back here later. Interesting. That's weird. Let's see. Huh. That's pretty odd. We're supposed to talk to Iris right now, but she's not available. Hang on. Okay. Be right back again. I'm gonna go look this up. Oh! Okay. The victim. The victim is the famous picture book author, Mr. Lee Dim. Her entire past up until she won that writing award last year is a total mystery. It's hard to believe that in this day and age you can still find people like that. The estimated time of death of the victim was between 10 and 11 p.m. on February 7th. Hey, that's in 7 days from now. Literally 7 days from now. Cause of death was blood loss resulting from a stab to the back by the murder weapon. The murder weapon? The victim was found skewered with a giant sword, sir. That's terrible. Yeah, but there's one strange thing. Yes, the victim's entire body was covered with bruises. The bruises are consistent with falling from the height of a two-story building. A two-story building? That would have to be about the same height as that room in front of us, correct? Hey, you're right. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. That just happens to be the room that at least the name was staying in. Maybe she was pushed out of the window after she was stabbed with a sword. At least this autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death 11 to 11 p.m. Cause loss of blood from stab and back. Body found 10 feet after death. Now then, detective, let's see if we can summarize what we've learned so far. Okay, let's take a look at the map. According to the testimony of Sister Bikini, they had none. Right after they'd finished dinner, she and Maya Fey headed to the inner temple. At 10 p.m., after ringing the bell for lights out, Iris went to the inner temple. When she got there, Bikini had to take over while she was went back to the Hazukua temple. After taking a hot bath to soothe her back, Sister Bikini witnessed the murder in the courtyard. If you want more details, you should ask Bikini herself in the main hall. The inner temple, huh? I need some more information about that place. Tomorrow's trial. The trial begins tomorrow, but who's the prosecutor? I'm pretty sure it's that Godot guy, but nobody can get a hold of him, so looking for a replacement. What do you mean? It's really weird. All of a sudden, no one can reach him. I wonder if the rumors are true. Maybe since Mr. Wright caught cold and won't be defending, he just lost interest. I intend to appear in court in the role of defense attorney. However, I would be quite unhappy if it came out that I'm actually a prosecutor. Yeah, I can see why, but I'm not the one you have to worry about. I think the real problem was going to be the judge. Yes, he certainly would remember my face, even after such a long absence. That's why I requested that another judge preside over the trial tomorrow. We've only met each other once. There's a good chance you won't remember me at all. Yeah, but what about the prosecutor? Everyone in the prosecutor's office must know you. Wouldn't it be a problem if someone there had been a big sink, sir? It there's no need to worry. I bought a few strings and arranged for a prosecutor of my own choosing. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. I had no idea you had such a powerful string to pull. Interesting. It looks like we'll get that Canadian judge after all. Again. What is this inner temple that we're supposedly training at? According to Bikini, it's an old building they use for training the acolytes. It's on the other side of the Dusky Bridge. The bridge that burned down, huh? Is there anything else on the other side of that bridge besides the inner temple? Nope, not a thing. Nothing? The other side is surrounded by cliffs on all sides. In a way, it's kind of like a little island out there. So the only thing there is the inner temple. I hear it's not the kind of place that a person could survive in. Please be alright, Maya. Let's see. Okay. Now I think I can move to the detention center. Here we go. Detention center visitors room. Oh, there she is. Ah, Mr. Edgeworth. I came back because I need to ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind. I've already told you everything that Iris, please remember. I'm on your side. You can tell me anything. Yes, thank you. Inner Temple. I just finished speaking with the head nun of Hazakura Temple. She testified very clearly as to what happened. She said that she saw you stab Miss Elise Donim with her sword. And one other thing. She said that when my affair began training in the Inner Temple, you were there as well. What? When I spoke with her, you asked, you claimed that you never went to the Inner Temple. And yet, Sister Bikini says that she met with you at the Inner Temple that very night. But I didn't go there. I didn't go to the Inner Temple last night. It looks like she's unwilling to tell me the whole truth. I wonder if I'll find the answers I'm looking for if I break those psycho locks. Well, I believe we can now do that.
Take that!
I was frightened. That's the first time we've heard Edgeworth say, take that. Usually it's Phoenix. As I have been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers. Understand? Yes, sir. The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years of in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the Inner Temple last night? Yes, I swear. I already told you that. Yes, you said you didn't go because you were frightened. That's right. If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't even leave your own room? I wonder if there's a edge.
Take that!
I found this in the main hall. It is addressed to you. Oh, that's... Well, Iris, Why are you grinning at me like that? You were so scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you. Wait, you were scared of the blackmailer who wrote this to you. Isn't that correct? Ah! What's the evidence or the power of my glare that broke that lock? Oh well, I don't suppose it matters either way. But, Mr. Edgeworth... Yes? I thought that letter was just someone playing a prank on me. A prank? Well, yes. After all, even if I did have a secret, there's no one to tell it to that would cause me any grief. I wonder about that. Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. Sister Bikini is like a mother to me. I would never hide anything from her. No, you may not have to hide anything to hide from under normal circumstances. However, last night was different. Unfortunately, I don't know the exact nature of your secret yet. However, whatever it is, there is one person you didn't want your secret told to. I bet it's Phoenix himself. This is all from Edgeworth's perspective. Okay, it's Phoenix Wright himself.
Take that!
Phoenix Wright? Ah. You mean something to Wright, it seems. And I can tell he holds a special place in your heart as well. That's why you didn't want him, of all people, to know your deep, dark secret. Well, what do you have to say? I should have expected as much, especially from a friend of his. Okay. After dinner, this letter was waiting for me in my room. As I said, I was frightened by it. Where is this heavenly hall the letter mentions? It's a small mountain shack at the base of Dusky Bridge. A small shack, huh? It's more like a broken down shack that no one would ever want to go near. Where is it on this map? It's around here. To get there, you must follow a small path down from Dusky Bridge. The reality is, to get to the Inner Temple, I had no choice but to cross that bridge. But the thought that such a terrible criminal could be looking at Heavenly Hall... I was so scared by the whole affair that I didn't even want to think about it. So this is the secret that you locked away in your heart. Yes. It looks as though I may have to visit this heavenly hall now. Maybe I'll find some sign of a mystery blackmailer. In any case, you still claim to have never left your room that night? Last night? Yes, that's exactly right. I was just testimony added to the court record. Ring lights out bell at 10 p.m. and was then in her room until the murder was discovered. The trial starts tomorrow. I promise you, I will win. I'm going to win so that you and Phoenix Wright can see each other again. But when I do, you must promise me that you will tell him your secret. It's pointless. Why would you say that? Because I may know who Phoenix Wright is, but he has no idea who I am. Whoa. Okay, well, I suppose we can move here. Whoa. Heavenly Hall? That's the shack they're talking about? Whoa. Not much of a view down here, huh? It's still better than the view from my apartment, though. Someone's here. Hide yourself, detective. Oh, why? Why does this happen? Oh, it's him. What if I found a girl like? He always went away. I even chased that one from them to Japan. Next is going to be prison, I guess. I'll steal that detective's wallet. That'll give me all that for sure. Nah, I can't do that to someone who looks like he's down in his luck. He's just talking to himself. Shh! Be quiet and listen. I knew it. I shouldn't have done that. I blew it again. Done that? What do you do, I wonder? Hey, you! About what you just said. I got an objection. Whoa, what the? Edgy! You dirty rat! Gumshoe, you oaf! How do you do the glare thing visually? That's pretty funny. I'm sorry, sir. Before I knew it, I was turning an objection. That's Edgeworth's job, not yours. And in a loud, commanding voice, too. I even pointed with my pointer finger. You've watched too many trials. I'm sorry. Okay, Larry, the jig is up. What have you got to see for yourself? Let's talk to him. Heavenly Hall. Where's this little shack anyway? Well, I just discovered it myself yesterday. And why were you down here in the first place? Oh, come on. I'm an artist. I was looking for a good place to sketch. This is a great little place. It's autistic. It's quiet. It's cold. It's got no power. And it looks like it's about to collapse. Sounds like a lot like my apartment there, pal. One thing's for sure. No one is likely to show up and disturb you here. So I can get you something to drink? Some hot water, maybe? That was a long voice, wasn't it? Just getting all buddy on us, sir. Okay. Hang on. I think we do the badge again. Come think of it, when you were a kid, you were always saying, when I grow up, I want to be an author and defend people, or something like that. That was a long time ago. But see, now you've got the chance to follow your boyhood dream for a day. Actually, you gotta do it. You gotta see my little iris. This is the way I hate trying with friends. I guess there's another item then. Hang on. Be right back. Okay. It's actually very simple. All you gotta do is examine these flags. Before I do that, okay. I gotta make sure I hadn't got the achievement yet. What is this festive looking ornament? It reminds me of a art class in grade school. We used to have a lot of fun decorating the classroom with old origami, remember? Well, oh yeah, you were never any good at it. Really? Yeah, this guy was so bad he couldn't even afford $1, let alone a crane. Everyone tried to comfort him, but he was just there sobbing. Really? I never would have. Be quiet already. I'll never forget the shame of that day. want a crane? I now cannot make a perfect quarter-inch crane without a single flaw. You know, Edgy? Nothing for nothing, but a quarter-inch crane without a single flaw is not easy. Yeah, that's quite a feat, Prosecutor Edgeworth. This is exactly why I hate childhood friends. Okay, I got that achievement finally. To me ages, but I have all the achievements of this game now. All 30 of them. And I just took a screenshot, so I will use that for my thumbnail for this video. Okay, we're actually almost done with this section of the game, so I'm gonna hurry up and talk through some more. Iris. Listen to me, Edgy. You've gotta do this. You've gotta save Iris. Why are you so sure she's innocent? Because she's cute? Watch your mouth. Anyway, I made up my mind about it. I'm gonna marry you, that girl. Mr. Edgeworth is pretending he didn't hear you, so I'm gonna ask for him. Have you already asked this girl to marry you? No, not yet. I can tell how she feels by the look in her eyes. You got this, I really want this man to carry me over the threshold look. Wait. I'm sorry, didn't you just use Gumshoe's voice? She's got this, I really want to marry this man and carry me over the threshold look. I'm sure Nick would be surprised. He never imagined I could marry such a beautiful girl like that. Something tells me he would be shocked, indeed. That's why I didn't want to hurt her do anything dangerous. I mean, what am I going to do if she gets hurt? What is this guy trying to say? He lost me back about a mile back. If you really want to know the answer to that, we're going to have to drag him out onto the witness stand. Come to think of it, you still haven't answered my question. Where were you and what were you doing last night? Aw man, don't you have anything else to talk about? With that kind of attitude, you'll never be a ladies' man like me. Oh, okay, chill out with those scary eyes. I got it. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. Something incredible? Uh-oh. Yeah, but let's not talk about that now. Let's talk about the good old days. What do you say? Come on, I'll pour you a nice cup of hot water. Why has he realized? I absolutely despise talking about the good old days, especially with him. I believe we can actually put the Cyclops now, so let's do this.
Take that!
Okay, the night of the crime. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Okay, I'll talk. Huh? That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. At around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I've been sleeping. I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The world in front of me went white. Like I'd just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. And then, it was on fire. The bridge was on fire. The ski bridge caught on fire? Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth. There are still 3 Cyclocks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? Where you say? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my own room, by the main hall. Oh, that's what I be. As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean, there? It's impossible for you to have seen lightning strike the dusky bridge from your room. Ah. I know exactly what to do here. This way. If he's over here, by his room, you cannot possibly see the lightning strike the bridge.
Take that!
This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hesakura Temple. What am I looking for? I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees, and it's impossible to see the bridge from here. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, how about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll move on to the next step. You went in your room in the temple, so then, where were you? You don't know that I was in my room? So where was Larry, and why was he there? If I read the situation up to this point correctly, the answer was fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The police who witnessed lightning striking Dusky Bridge was from here. It was Heavenly Hall.
Take that!
The police who saw the lightning strike was from, naturally, Heavenly Hall. Why would I be hanging out in this old shack? It's freezing cold, there's no electricity, and it can fall apart at any minute. Larry, how do you know that anyway? How do you know there's no electricity? After all, it's not that dark yet. Oh. In other words, you have just provided evidence to prove my theory. My theory that you've, at least once in your life, visited Heavenly Hall after sunset. I have to admit, I'm impressed, Edgy. You're in a totally different league from Nick. That's nice. Now tell me, what were you doing in this old cold little shack last night? That's what you might call a fair decor. I think you mean a fair decor. Could it be you were waiting for someone? Oh no. You really are one scary guy, you know? I believe that last night you were waiting for this person to come meet you. Iris, I believe.
Take that!
There's only one person you'd wait for in a horrible place like this, Larry. I told you before, don't call me Larry. The person you were waiting for was Iris. Oh, suddenly I feel like cold all over, Edgy. No doubt because of my chilly glare. So you think I got the hots with Sister Iris, huh? Do you have some kind of evidence? You got something that proves I was waiting for her? Or are you just guessing? This is where I draw the line in this ridiculous little game. Here's the evidence that proves you were waiting for Iris. It's past midnight now, so I'll have to be quick here. Note to Iris.
Take that!
Here's your evidence. You called her to this spot with a pathetic blackmail letter. Oh, hey, get that back. You're embarrassing me. What are you doing with that anyway? That's not important. I misjudged you, Larry. What do you mean? Taking advantage of a woman's frailty like that? You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh. First of all, what's this at the top of the letter? It says, salutation here. Well, that's what it said in that book, Letter Writing for Dummies. You're not supposed to actually write that. That's what you're supposed to write, Dear Iris. Wow, I'm so sorry. I'm not successful. Okay, so you were here in Heavenly Hall last night, weren't you, Larry? And you saw the lightning that hit Dusky Bridge, didn't you? Sorry, Edgy. Sorry doesn't cut it, you scumbag. Threatening a young lady like that? Wait, hold up. What now, pal? What are you talking about? What threatening stuff? I'll tell you what. You try to scare Iris by threatening this explosive secret, pal. What do you mean threaten? When did I threaten her? Unless you want your secret to be exposed? That sure sounds like a threat to me, pal. Blackmail, in fact. Give me a break. It's a love letter. Haven't you ever been in love? What did you just say? What did you just say? My love for her burns it so hotly, I can melt all the snow on this mountain. Oh? Then what is this secret you mentioned? Come on, Itchy. Don't you get it? I'm talking about the secret love between her and me. Obviously, she wouldn't want the old lady Bikini to know about it, right? About our hot and sour bittersweet love affair. Alright, then why do you send a love letter in a business-like manila envelope? Give me a break. It's not my fault I didn't have any other envelopes. Yeesh! Why were you so quick to apologize, pal? It's because Edgy gives me the scary look of his. What's wrong, Edgy? Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? That's it. That's what all those huge locks were about. I don't understand why you were so defensive. Well, I don't know either. I guess the thing is, you shouldn't expect too much from a guy like me. Hey, come on. Don't let it get you down. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. This guy is still hiding something. I know it. What do you mean, detective? Don't forget what this guy just said just a minute ago. If you really want to know, last night, I saw something incredible. He's right. Larry? What? You're looking at me like a hungry dog that just found a bone. What was this something incredible you saw last night? You're going to tell me, Larry, one way or another. I already told you, didn't I? I saw lightning strike the ski bridge. Yes, and I believe it was the incredible sight you saw. But now that I think about it, something doesn't quite ring true. What doesn't? That's all there is to your story. Your heart wouldn't have had all those locks. Therefore, Larry, I do believe you saw something last night. Something more incredible than lightning. What? When? Where? Why? How? Hey, what do you think you're doing? Did you hide anything from Mr. Edgeworth? I'll arrest you on the spot, pal. What? No! What's wrong? What's wrong, sir? Does this mean I have to do all over again? Why are you grilling me like that? Like I'm next to hit by a bolt of lightning. I'm just about had with this Harlequin. If I really want to drag the truth out of him, I'll just have to drag him into the witness stand. To be continued. Wow. That took a lot longer than we would have liked. But, no matter. We will do that again next time. Almost an hour and a half. Wow. Well, I better stop now because I have to work at 8 o'clock in the morning, which is just 6.5 hours from now. Really? Yeah, it's already 12:30 in the morning. Anyway, until next time, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this one and you did go ahead and hit that like button. And until next time, have a great rest of your day and take care.